I remember.
Don't touch that dial now. We're just getting started.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to a little special video.
Welcome to WashUpTV versus. Actually,
I mean,
I guess it is.
Technically, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not in the race.
It's when I beat Nick. I'm beating Nick.
Because the video is WashUpTV makes thumbnails. So in case you didn't know, I am the channel artist for WashUpTV. Here's my thumbnail right here. Example of my work right there.
Oh.
And I thought it'd be a cool idea to make a little video where these two try to make thumbnails for the channel. We're gonna have 3 rounds. They're both going to make a video for a hypothetical let's play for a video game. I'm gonna give them 3 video games and they're gonna make a thumbnail for it.
Oh,
We're gonna
God.
go 3 rounds and we're gonna pick the best one. The one thumbnail that they make that is ranked the best will be the reference for when I actually make it in the future if we ever play the game that I'm giving this hypothetical towards. And before we begin, there are 3, count 'em, 3 criteria that Nick and Reese are going to have to follow for this thumbnail contest. The main criteria, the very most important criteria ever,
It has to have Spider-Man.
No, it needs to include all 3 of us or whoever is in the video. The second criteria, it needs to include an aspect of the video game. And criteria number 3, it needs to include the title of the video game as well. So that way people can look at the thumbnail and know which game it is.
I gotta mock Nick real quick. Hold on.
You can't.
You literally can't beat Nick in a mocking competition.
All right, so your first game, your first thumbnail will be for the video game Super Mario Galaxy.
Is that the one where his hat talks?
No, that's Super Mario Odyssey.
Start
Nick
now,
has
or do I
no
wait for,
idea.
like,
Wait.
this timer?
I have a
Is it
timer.
this time?
I'll have the timer.
Don't start.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just looking up the game.
3, 2, 1, go!
Can you should like Gordon Ramsay like come up to us and be like, so what we working with it, you know what I mean? And I'm like, well, I wanted to go for like a.
And while they do that, I thought it was a good idea while they're drawing. Talk a little bit about the art of WashUpTV. So originally, when the art first started, they're laughing at me. So originally, the art kind of started off very rough. And actually, let me talk about what the logo was. Get back to drawing.
Okay.
So the original logo, and ever since like this channel started, I've always wanted to have kind of like a summer kind of vibe to it, and that's kind of like what the intro like animation was, and like in the older videos, how you can kind of see like squiggly, like right here. You can see that because I kind of wanted it to feel like it had like a wave kind of motion, and that's kind of like aesthetic that I've always wanted WashUpTV to have. I think now with this new logo, it's so much better. To list off why I think it's a lot better is I think the colors just work a lot more because it's still the very vibrant turquoise and blue that the older logo had, but now the secondary color is now pink, which I think gives it a much more interesting like contrast, and especially with the summer aesthetic that I want to give the channel, the blue and pink just work super well together because it kind of lets people like look at it and kind of think more about summer, because you know, like a pink of a popsicle, like the warmer colors are like, you know, like cool started off at the top and then it goes down into warmer, like kind of like a sunset, and of course the light blue and the light blue colors from like seafoam green and turquoise kind of represent like waves of an ocean. So, and that's kind of what I wanted the original logo to look, but back then I was really just starting to get used to doing stuff digitally, and I didn't really know how to color things. And you can kind of see that in the old thumbnails. So the very first thumbnail I ever made was for A Way Out, which was the very first video game series we ever did. The choice to have our avatars be one solid color, I don't hide it. It comes from Super Mega, which is one of the main inspirations for me to do YouTube. I owe a lot to them for the way I make WashUpTV, and I do art and stuff like that. So I wanted to give I wanted to give a little homage to that. Plus, I just really love that kind of style. That's the kind of style that I've always loved to look at. I've always loved to make. It's just really simple, and it speaks a lot to how I personify the channel in a way, and I think it really fits our personalities. Going back to not knowing how to color, you can see in the older thumbnails, and for all the artists that are watching this, don't shade with black. Do never shade with black hues, because when you do, it kind of leaves the thing you're coloring to look very muddy and dull. Not a lot of life, and it doesn't. And another thing, it doesn't really give you a lot of leeway to how you color things, because it's very restrictive, because you are just using a darker shade of the primary color that you're using. If you're just sliding back and forth, it's very restrictive. I personally, I didn't realize that when I did it. So when I look back at the old thumbnails, and I'll talk more about how I progressed and how I evolved the art style into how it is now in the next round.
Jake, tell me a knock knock joke.
Okay, knock knock.
Who's there? So I'm trying to give people the fans stuff for.
Oh, okay, yeah. I get it.
Right, sorry, ask me again.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
The nose police.
The nose police.
Got your nose!
If you are watching this video and you send us a fan edit, I will Venmo you $20. First person only. I swear to God. Real.
Okay.
Real.
Okay. The round has completed. We have our submissions here. And the first one is Reese, so let's do you want to...
fuck is that, dude?
Let's uncover it.
You didn't even try.
I did try. Okay, so start from the top.
Yeah.
Mario's blushing and he's sweating, right? And then you go down and you see that he has a bulge, because there we are without pants on, licking his feet.
Okay.
And it's the title will be called Mario's Stinky Feet.
All right, well, we know who won this one.
Okay. What was the main reason for depicting this thumbnail like this?
So I thought that, like, yeah, everyone's seen Super Mario Galaxy, but have you ever seen a thumbnail where 3 guys are going off on his feet and Nick's laying on the ground jerking off?
Is that what that is?
Okay. All right.
Fucking weirdo.
So let's say you're 12 years old, right? You're scrolling on YouTube. It's 3.
You're gonna click on the video of this guy's dick
You
out.
see that video, Mario, 3 guys with their dicks out. You click.
Okay.
You can't say you wouldn't click.
I wouldn't click.
Let's see.
All right. Now let's see Nick's here.
Uncreative.
It's
okay.
It's us as a Super Mario Galaxy cover, like the actual game, and Reese is the little star guy, and I'm riding you. You're Yoshi. Obviously, if there were colors, I would have put. We would have had like colors of like the costume.
Oh, and Reese is the O. He's acting as the O. Okay.
Yes.
That's so cool. You both definitely got both of the criterias. But for this round, I mean,
which one would you click on? Don't be biased. If you saw both these videos back to back, which one are you clicking on? See, I like that he's struggling to say it. This makes me happy.
He's not struggling to say it. He doesn't want to hurt your feelings.
I mean, I don't know. If I saw a thumbnail where people, like the guys on the channel, were licking Mario's feet and jerking off, I'd be like, what the hell kind of video is that? But I feel, okay, but here's the thing though. I think that's also what kind of drags it down. Because people are gonna see this,
and
like,
click on it.
They're gonna click on it, and then it's just a normal ass Let's Play. So it's just like, oh, so they're.
So when you look at Super Mega's videos and they have doing gay shit, and you click on it, it's a normal ass Let's Play.
That's the thing. That's the thing. They're a well-established channel that people already know that they have that kind of humor. So that's normal for them. But for us, if we just upload a thumbnail where we're like licking feet and jerking off,
has the word boob written in bold letters and a big red arrow pointing at the left.
That's the same as somebody jerking his shit right in front of a giant Mario.
So I'm gonna have to give the winner to Nick. You know, it tells more about channel, our personalities. It's just pretty simple. It's just very simple. I do like, for some reason I really like how Reese is the Luma and the O in Mario. I think that was a nice little detail.
I've never played Super Mario Galaxy. I didn't know what to go off.
Well,
You could have looked up the game like I did.
Cheater!
that's gonna change.
What?
No, I literally told you guys to like get references to.
No, I don't care if it's a rule. I don't care if you're allowed to. I'm not a cheater.
That's not cheating.
It's not
I do
cheating.
that all the time.
Hey
in my
Nick, what's
art.
that behind you? Turn around real quick. Did you scream or was it just like
Yeah, I did. We can hear it.
It was silent. Are we ready for the well, actually, was 25 minutes too long?
Yes.
A little bit.
A little bit.
I won't take my time as much.
Should we go? No, you can take as long as you want. Nick.
No.
Okay. So should we do like 15 minutes? Is that fine?
Yes.
All right. So the next 2 rounds will be 15 minutes. Okay. But
Can we do a speed round?
a speed round, we can do. Yeah, we can do a final speed
we
round.
Get 10 seconds. Like a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So your next game is going to be.
Wait. I have an idea.
What's your idea?
Sorry, I know this is mid-video.
Mm-hmm.
What if we had 2 judges? What if we had a special guest come in and judge who hasn't been on the channel since Jackbox?
That's Isaac.
Isaac.
Be less enthusiastic, Reese.
It's Isaac!
Your next game will be Five Nights at Freddy's sister location. 3, 2, 1, go! The designs of our avatars went, I think, the most changes throughout the channel's lifespan. It's weird because I feel like the more drastic changes across each avatar design probably has to be how I color them. Like, our physical avatars did change, and I think my avatar changed a lot because of my hair. It's very hard to, at least for me, to draw my hair in a very stylized way. So you saw a lot of me experimenting on what my hair would look like, and there was one design that actually kind of stuck for quite a while, and it was this one. I think I wanted to change it after, I think really because I started styling my hair a little bit, and I wanted our avatars to kind of like reflect on how we actually looked like in real time. If you notice, there's actually a lot of thumbnails where Nick has buzzed hair instead of, like the kind of swoop, because during that period his hair was buzzed, and Reese's hair didn't really change. I mean, his design just kind of became more exaggerated as time went on, because in the first one it was just like a wavy kind of thing, nothing too special, and then it moved on to more shapes, and then to finally where we're at now, where I added like a little hair curl just to make it look more dynamic. And I think that's kind of what I wanted out of the new avatar designs. I wanted us to feel more dynamic. I wanted us to feel more exaggerated, more lively. I wanted to see if I could stretch the avatars as much as I can, because originally the way I designed them, I sort of stuck to a very rigid character design. Like, I never really experimented that much. When you go on, like, I want to say probably like late 2022 is when I started really amping up the exaggeration of our avatars, and then finally I think they're like full-blown exaggerated. I think they came out really good. But back to how I colored them, if you notice, I used to color in just black hues, so just the same shade of color, but I just went down on the spectrum, which is not what you're supposed to do. I practiced a lot with digital art, and I learned a lot of more stuff about coloring, which was pretty neat. Thumbnails kind of reflect that. And I want to say I started coloring correctly, I think late last year. So if you notice, the midtones, which are the secondary colors, which are the darker colors, here's an example right here. You can kind of see that a very clear difference when I started using different colors to shade. you always want to use different colors. Like I said in the last round, if you're really only using darker shades of the same color, then you're not going to have a very broad color palette. But when you use different colors, then it becomes more flexible and you have a lot more to work with. That's what I learned with just doing digital art more, coloring more, and I think it's improved a lot. And I don't know if you guys can notice this too, but I've also started doing like a spray paint kind of feel to the base color for avatars as well. I don't really know how much it shows because I am very subtle with it, so it doesn't really show up. I think I'm really glad. Like, I've had thoughts about going back and just redoing a lot of the old thumbnails, but I think I'm kind of glad that I'm not. I think it's a really good way to see how much my art has progressed and how much I've really improved creating art like that for this YouTube channel. I think doing it has helped a lot of just myself improving in art in general, honestly. And I owe it all to WashUpTV. Yeah. I think I just hope that people look at WashUpTV and see the art. I kind of want the art to be a way to draw people in, which, you know, obviously, but that's always what I like to do. I always liked, you know, just drawing my friends like that, drawing like little scenarios. It just kind of clicked for me, honestly. And if I could do it professionally, then that would be sick. So hey, if you need a channel artist, I'm your guy. If you like my art, hit me up, please. Hit me up. If you have any opinions about my art, feel free to shoot a comment down below, and I'll happily read all of them and cry if they're all mean. So, all right, so both artists have sent their submissions, and it's time to review them for the second round. And the first one up is Nick this time, and here it is. Bam!
All right, so we got me and Jake at the bottom, all scared like, with flashlights, shining them on two walls. Jake sees a poster for Pluto Nash in 3D. I see a poster for a boy in striped pajamas. And then we have Reese in the middle, opening his face up like the animatronics from Sister Nation.
Oh, cool.
And so that's what these panels are, like around his head. And that's why his teeth look like that. And then I put FNAF, Sister's Locker.
Sister's Locker. That's awesome. That is really cool.
Sister's Locker.
That's mine.
Sister's Locker.
That's sick. Yeah,
mine.
Okay.
That's a little bit of a journey. So we start out with whatever the chick's name is. She's killing me and Jake. Me and Jake are getting killed. I'm getting dragged.
Yeah.
You know, and they look over to the right. Nick has risen up the ballet chick. He's risen up.
Okay.
He's letting us. He's thumbs up. He's like, you can take him. I got my bitch. Give him a little thumbs up.
Oh, I like that. That's really cool.
I think I'd fit WashUpTV more than Nick's.
Oh, you think so?
Really?
Well, let's see here. Okay, so first thought, let's go back to Nick's. I like it a lot. I like the concept of it. It's just, I feel like with the image of Reese as the animatronic,
It's kind of fucking boring.
No, hold on.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to think.
Whatever, I don't even care.
It's hard for me to think of a critique. Hold on.
Just because it's so fucking good.
You can't critique it. It's perfect.
Well, it's just that I do like the idea of Reese
Is that a vape in his hand?
being an animatronic, but I feel like at a first glance, people aren't going to really register that it's FNAF Sister Location because it is Reese as an animatronic. They're just be like, "Whoa, that's a weird design," and then they'll click on it and be like, "Oh, FNAF." Oh.
I was thinking because all the I didn't have time to do it, but all of the Sister Location animatronics, when their faces open up, it's like a bunch of wires.
Yeah.
So I was gonna put
That's
that.
pretty iconic.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I was gonna put that, but I didn't.
I
have
think
time.
if you,
So, like,
I do like the Pluto Nash and the Boy in a Striped Pajama posters. I think that's really funny, but I think it would be kind of better if you
combine
added
these.
more animatronics in there, just like a side, like a shadow, like an animatronic, just like ooh, like a whoa, like just like silhouettes maybe. Thumbnails should be at a first glance a person should see it and like instantly know what it is.
Mhm.
And
I can
And
draw
so that's
better
why
than this. I don't know what's going on.
no, it's fine, it's okay, Reese.
I don't draw
think it's-
legs.
I think it's really good. But with just Reese as the animatronic, it requires a lot of people to like know what the animatronics look like in their jump scare form, and
I should have given him
Yeah.
pigtails.
God damn it. I do like how you place the title. I do like the big FNAF and then the sister locker underneath.
Yeah.
I really do like
Sister's
that.
Locker.
I really do like that title placement. I think that's really smart to do that. But
Thank you.
there's my critique on yours.
Thank you, Chef.
Now with Reese's.
You're going home, Nick. You're going home.
Hand in your apron.
So I think Reese's drawing is the better out of the two, simply because his integration of the animatronics leads more to
Thank you, Chef. That's what I was going for.
it's just the audience will see it and be like, oh, that's FNAF's sister location. And honestly, if you don't
I couldn't
even
agree more.
if you don't know anything about FNAF's sister location, then just seeing the scary animatronics will be like, whoa, that's weird and crazy. And look at that. And it also leads to, with us being attacked, it also leads, oh, this is probably a horror game. And then there's also the added comedic effect with Nick raising up Ballora.
Thank you, Chef.
There's
Thank you.
so there's a lot of elements that really work together. That
I don't think that. Nope.
Turn in your apron.
That's why we need a second judge, guys. That's why we need a second judge. Come on.
He's frozen.
he's frozen. He's like,
Shit, I can't fucking hear you now.
but for the second round, Reese is our winner. So we are at a tie right now. The last round is the tiebreaker, which will be.
Let's get him in here.
Let's get him in here. So we have come to the last round, the final third round, and this will be a tiebreaker for you both.
Whatever.
Your
Whatever.
last.
You had to make it interesting. I get it. You had to make it interesting, so you picked his last time. I get it.
You're
Because
going
there's
down.
3
You're
rounds. 'cause there's
l-
three
You're going
rounds,
down,
so if you-
motherfucker.
So if you picked me last time, I just would have automatically won. So I get it.
Your last game that you are making a thumbnail for is Roblox.
I got an ad on my yellow.
It could be
screen.
anything. Just a
Wait,
Roblox.
guys.
What?
I got an ad on the yellow screen video that I was playing to have yellow light.
Okay.
This could be general. It could be general. It could be any Roblox game you want. Just it has to be Roblox themed. All right. So your timer starts now. For the final round, I guess I can talk about like the different kind of, because I feel like with the progression, there's also kind of like WashUpTV eras in the art style. I want to say the first one was, let's just call it the muddy era. It looked awful and just really bad, and the line art was really bad too. And then the next era was where I started drawing the avatars without any line art, which is where like just the white eyes and just the white mouth kind of look came. I did that because I did the 8-bout thumbnail, and I tried to replicate the art style of that video game, and how our avatars came out I thought looked fantastic, and I was like, this should just be the new look. I wasn't liking how the thumbnails were turning out. I didn't really like the style of it. I thought it was boring, and I thought this was pretty interesting looking. So I did that for, I don't know how long I did it without the line art, because I want to say I put the line art back in late 2022 with the GTA videos, and that was like a whole complete different era as well. I don't know what I would call that though. I think I would call that the little too polished era, because that was like, it's kind of a combination between the original art style and then the lineless art style. And I mean, I thought it looked pretty clean when I was first doing it, and I did it for a while. I did it for a long time. I think that art style stayed consistent the longest. Out of every single style that I've tried to do, that one stayed the longest. And you know, like all the other art styles that came in the past, it just got boring to do, and I wanted something different. And I think at that point it started getting close to when we did our hiatus. And by that point, I started coloring a lot better as well. I was also doing the line art better as well. I mean, I improved my art, but I mean, it just got to a point where, you know, we just weren't passionate a lot about the channel. We really needed a break. I needed a break. With that hiatus, I got to improve my art more. I got to work on really thinking about how I wanted the channel to look like. Like I said previously, I've always wanted the channel to have a summer kind of vibe to it. I always felt, even with when I was improving my art and I was like, this looks really good, I always kind of felt like the art was just lacking, and there wasn't really anything there that kind of like set us apart from everyone else. But honestly, I don't think I really did a lot to really develop the style that I really wanted to convey. I think I held myself back a lot of the time. But with this hiatus and just getting like a fresh start, like a fresh mindset about what I want the channel to be, what we want the channel to be, the kind of content we want to make, it led a lot to like discovering like the specific art style, the one thing that was missing, that was preventing our art to be WashUpTV. That the new logo that I did, that was the first draft. I whipped that up in like 20 minutes, and already it looked insane. I was like, yeah, maybe I'll revise it, but then I kept going back to it and going back to it, and just like, this is just perfect as it is. It was because of we were away from the channel for like 3 months, so it was just, you know, a new mindset. It was basically just like a fresh start. And so now with the channel, I've really leaned a lot into mixed media. I've always had a love for mixed media. Mixed media is so cool. If you don't know what mixed media is, it's basically art that mixes a bunch of like different kind of styles together. The most common aspect of mixed media would be like traditional hand-drawn, you know, art mixed with like real life photograph, and incorporating that and like making it to where they work together seamlessly to make one cohesive piece. And that's exactly what I want this channel to look like. Like all the way back then, it's just I just didn't discover it until, you know, I really started experimenting with the bumpers. And I haven't really gotten to use the bumpers in a video yet, but the bumpers this is the WashUpTV to me. Like that look. I don't think I'm ever really going to evolve it anytime soon. It's such a timeless style that I don't think will ever age. I think that's also a great factor to it. It's just very ageless to me. I just think it also reflects our personalities a lot as well, because we are very, you know, we're all very like all over the place. We're loud, we're bombastic, so mixed media helps with that like energetic feel that WashUpTV has. But yeah, this was a great little video, just talking about the art of WashUpTV. And like I said in the previous round, if you have anything you would like to say about the art, just leave a comment saying if you like the art, if you don't like the art, if there's something I need to improve, something I should leave out. I just really love to hear y'all's thoughts about that. Hope you guys are enjoying the video so far, and let's get on to the final round. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Sorry, we're on the last round right now, and you're the special guest. You're the special guest judge. So do you have any comments about our artist here? Like, who do you think's gonna win? Ooh. Nicholas Kafiri has ended the competition strong, and now we just wait for Reese Cotto.
I think you're gonna like.
I'm done. I think you're gonna like mine too.
Before we do this last critique, I just want to say
that I had the best.
You both have actually. You both did really well. I've been liking y'all's thumbnails a lot, and it's gonna be hard to choose a best thumbnail.
you,
out of
But
this
clearly,
movie.
clearly it's mine though because
Thank you,
I got
Chef.
Wordle in 2
Yeah, sure.
today.
Well,
Get the
Isaac,
world too.
Yeah.
without further ado, let's reveal Reese's last thumbnail for Roblox.
All right. So I know we play the Battlegrounds game a lot, where it's like the anime battles.
Holy
So there's
cow.
Nick as Gojo.
Uh-huh.
There's me as Deku doing like the Detroit Smash, and he's doing Hollow Purple. And then there's Jake just like Wojak pointing at the thing.
Interesting, because none of that looks like Roblox to me, sucker.
Well, it's an anime game.
But it doesn't even, you not even have the shapes of the characters.
I don't think I'm supposed to take critiques from you, actually.
Yeah, but that's what Jake was gonna say. Yeah,
All right.
I do actually think that too.
Thank you,
Now
Reese.
let's check out
And now,
mine.
for the final thumbnail of the night.
Stupid.
Roblox adultery simulator. Jake comes home and me and Reese are hardcore banging in the bed. The Roblox clothes are on the floor. The bra, the underwear, condom, just shirt and pants. And Jake's Roblox standing in the door. Ideally, he would be like he'd be like a silhouette. And that's like the light on the floor coming in, and he's got an axe. He's gonna kill one of us.
Nick, that's really good.
Yeah, I know. Just go ahead and pick. You don't even. The judges. have decided.
Okay. Well, Isaac, do you wanna give the first, just thoughts on both of these beautiful works of art?
For Reese's, I like the reference to Gojo and the soy jack. Always great. I like Nick drew himself with much thicker nipples. That's also a very good plus.
I had to put it in there.
I think more adheres to the Roblox name. I do have to go with Nick a little bit. I do like the blocky features of it.
I don't
Alright.
even think of that. I don't know why I fucking forgot.
Okay, so yeah, and that also leads to my first critique on Reese's. Not a lot of.
Imagine that they were.
Well, there's the thing.
There's no imagination, Reese.
There's not a lot of Robloxian elements to it. Like
you could do the Roblox logo.
Yeah, but with the thumbnail, you can just get a random anime drawing and then slap a Roblox title on it.
But it's
and
not
just call
random
it a day.
anime drawing. It's not a random. It's when I drew.
Well,
man.
yeah, yeah.
Of me and Nick and you.
And I like the idea, but I feel like, and you could keep the anime aesthetic, but I think it would be better
How
if
is he
we
supposed
kept
to do Hollow Purple if he doesn't have fingers?
Well, that's the thing. That's in the game. They're the Roblox
Very good
avatars.
No, think about this. Actually, the new Roblox avatars will look like humans.
Shut up, nerd.
New wave.
Just
No,
go
no,
with
no,
mine.
no, no,
But
no, this is real.
when people
This is real.
think about Roblox, they think
As
of the
outdated.
block characters.
You have a conservative, outdated mindset.
Yeah, Jake. Reese was thinking next gen.
All right.
Reese,
Well,
Reese was thinking Y2K.
Reese, I will say I like
wasn't.
I like the idea. I just think, and this is kind of the same problem with Nick's sister location thumbnail, to where there's not a lot there. You need to incorporate a lot more of Roblox the game. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
I think if
But he did
Nick-
it. That's porn.
Nick and
if I
you,
see porn, I'd be like, oh, classic Reese.
Nick and you on.
It's not porn.
Let me speak.
The game starts after
me
the porn.
speak!
The game starts when Jake walks in and I have to
Shut
run
up!
around naked because I'm sleeping with his boyfriend.
I'm talking.
It's
The
not
judge is
porn,
talking.
Reese. It's blurred out. It's not porn. It's
You're disqualified. You're
PG-13.
disqualified because you keep talking over him.
Nick, shut up. I'm speaking. I'm giving the critiques right
You'll
now.
lose your apron, chef, if you keep talking.
And that goes for you too, Reese.
He has a talking stick.
Anyways, so like I said,
When I go to detention, sorry.
this Roblox thumbnail has kind of the similar problems to Nick's sister location, where it didn't really incorporate enough of the game that it was trying to be a thumbnail for. So I like the idea. I like the idea of you and Nick being on the side with the anime, but if you drew them with the Roblox avatar, with the Roblox avatar build, then people will be like, "Oh, that's Roblox," instead of being like, "There's weird like anime avatars," and then this Sojak is like
Roblox.
That's not enough. Thumbnails,
critique is invalid.
thumbnails are supposed to be visual. You're not supposed to just like read the okay. Like who's to say I can just slap a random video game title on there and people will be like, okay, I guess.
But it
this
wouldn't
is
make any
that video.
sense though, because what video game would you be?
But Seer, that's the thing. You're relying on people knowing that there's a game that has anime fights in Roblox.
It's very popular.
The general audience. General audience don't really know a whole lot about Roblox.
Can I bring to the judge's attention that Nick has used the Dragon Balls to wish for this win?
Yes. I wish Reese would shut the fuck up.
But
I wish
okay,
Reese would shut the fuck up.
but now we go to Nyx.
Don't criticize mine, the winner.
And here's a problem with Nyx. Now
He drew a jock
there
strap.
now he does have the
That is a normal pair of underwear.
he does have the advantage of actually drawing our avatars as Roblox
But his
avatars.
thumbnail sucks.
But and I think it's funny, Nick. But people
Wait. Did you hear that?
nope.
Yes, slow talk.
So the joke of the thumbnail is adultery sim, right? And it's two of us. To a person who knows our channel, they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, this is WashUpTV. That's Jake and Reese," and it's funny because they're in a situation. And this was the problem with
So how come when I do the Mario thing, you exactly said the opposite of
no, I didn't. This is the exact same issue. Like I said, you said like, but what if Super Mega did this? It's because they know them. It's because that's their humor. They know their humor. They're more, you know, a lot more people know who they are. We're a small channel, you have to remember. So, doing these kinds of jokes is a big risk because a lot of people are gonna see this and just be like, oh, this is a little weird and off. They're not gonna get that it's supposed to be a joke. You know what I mean? Unless you've exaggerated a whole lot and you know, then you over exaggerate and then it's just a whole mess with just a lot of bells and whistles. So, but other than that,
I think someone has a question.
what's up, Nick?
I was under the impression that Adultery Simulator would be the game we're playing in Roblox. You said we had to do Roblox,
Okay.
but I could pick a specific game. This
Okay.
wasn't random.
Okay.
Shut up, Reese! No, this is not what this is about. You said
Okay.
I picked that. I figured we'd be doing a Let's Play of Adultery Simulator.
I figured we were doing Roblox Battlegrounds.
I need you to shut the fuck up.
He's mad because he knows I'm right.
No, you didn't put Roblox in there. You wanted to draw Deku. That's what you did.
You wanted to draw yourself with big nips and abs. That's what you wanted.
They're normal size.
Well, okay, Nick. With that,
But your
okay,
nipple small on purpose.
Nick, calm down. Even if we did adultery sim,
Is that
And-
real game?
and even
Yes,
if we
look it up.
did that, it doesn't really change the fact that it, out of context and not knowing who we are as like, you know, YouTubers and our kind of sense of humor, it doesn't really land well with people who are just now coming across our channel. You know what I mean? Even if we actually did play adultery sim on Roblox, because you know the thumbnail is going to be the first thing they see of our channel, so the problem is still there.
What if?
But now I have to choose a winner of this round. Even though both of these thumbnails have their flaws, I do have to give it to Nick because at first glance people are going to notice that it is Roblox. Would I make that the thumbnail? No. Reese, it doesn't matter. Did you not hear a single thing I said when I was critiquing yours?
All I hear is, I'm getting my patch of gold down by the rainbow.
Okay, you know what, Reese? Anyways, Nick is the winner of this round.
Yeah.
But I have to choose a thumbnail that I'm going to use as reference for a future game.
the one, buddy. You know the one.
And it is
It has to be from the winner, by the way.
Reese's sister's location thumbnail. Because okay, let me explain.
Recount.
Let me explain. So, Reese's sister location thumbnail incorporated a lot of elements that work in a really good thumbnail. It has the sister location animatronics. It has the added humor. It has the added horror. It has a lot of elements that really work and make it cohesive. That out of all of them, it is the stronger thumbnail. Nick, you won overall. You had to Nick, you won overall. You won the video. But if I had to choose out of all the drawings that were submitted tonight, I would have to choose Reese's sister location thumbnail. But look, see, you both win. It's just I have to choose Reese's thumbnail to make it do an actual.
Can you leave the call real quick? Receive the call. All right, Jake. Reese! Give me 5 seconds!
Reese, yeah, go.
Jake.
Yeah.
Man to man.
Reese, get out of here. Reese, get out of here.
Okay, then he gets to leave the call too when I'm done.
I already left the call! Jake.
Yeah.
Man to man. You were gonna pick mine for the second one, right? He's not even here. He won't even
For
hear it.
the reference?
It's in 5 seconds.
Reese.
Reese, let him seduce Jake to swing his boat, okay? Give him some time.
Making me break my Legos on my desk.
Oh, you little Legos, you're a child. Who is a
Kick
hot
this
with
guy.
Legos.
Kick this guy out of the call.
Nick, you have to understand. Out of all the things I said in this video, Reese's sister. All right.
Somebody kicked.
Yes, somebody kicked me out of the group chat.
And I don't know how to add you back. I had to kick Jake from the call because he was saying some outlandish type shit to me.
Nick, can you leave the call real quick? Can you leave the call real quick?
Okay.
May I have the same privilege?
Okay.
Jake, I don't know if you know this,
Mm-hmm.
but Nick is an animal abuser.
How so?
Nick takes little cats out to the woods and kills them. And he said he was working his way up to a real person. That's all I'm gonna say. And I just want you to know that you picked your winner that way. That's your winner. Just want to let you know that.
I knew at the start of this there was going to be.
That he's gonna rape you.
There's going to be a winner for the video and
he was gonna rape you.
a best thumbnail out of all of
He
them.
said if I win, I'm raping Jake. That's what he said. He said if I win, I'm raping Jake.
Listen, I have to give everyone a fair chance. So thank you all for joining us in this fantastic video. A lot of great art was produced, and
Whatever.
I think we've all had a really good experience.
That's not great.
All right.
I love this.
Okay. Bye, y'all. This video's been just too long.